Welcome back.
If you came back,
Thanks for tuning in.
thanks for tuning in for episode 3 of Adolescence. And how are you feeling about this?
This show's intense.
Yeah, this is really intense.
It actually feels like the story is shifting a little
Yeah, that really changed for me this last episode.
bit. A different perspective.
Yeah, it really feels like... First, on the first episode, I was like, dude, you know, he's a kid. He killed a girl. You know, who knows what it was over.
Done deal.
Like, he shouldn't have done that. I feel bad for the dad. And then the second episode...
The girl and her family.
The girl and her family. And then the second episode, you learn a little bit more about what he deals with at school. He's maybe being bullied.
Yeah, we actually don't know all the details.
Even the girl he killed was his bully. So I don't know. We'll find out more this episode. And
I'm assuming it's more of like a psychological, like emotional bullying.
Well, yeah, cyberbullying.
Doesn't justify on any parts. I mean, you know, he's at the end of the day, he still killed her. But potentially the story is shifting to just understanding motive more than obviously the first episode where we're like, what the heck happened?
Yeah, I think
maybe it was a love.
Maybe he liked her, or something. Maybe he did. Who knows? I don't know yet. But yeah, I think what's really impactful is the fact that this is so real. Like, this age range is really dealing with this kind of stuff with social media. I don't know. Intense topics, I know. But it's overall a great show in the way that it's being filmed. I feel like I'm in their head.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like...
Get out of their head.
And I'm in
Get out of their head.
Like, I'm the character. I'm in their thoughts. Like, what are they thinking? I don't know. It's just a really interesting way
the
to
cinematography
film.
on this is really good too. Like, we're really following each character as they're moving through, you know, the hallways, rooms, conversations. Yeah. So, actually, I would say the time flies watching.
Yeah, like Game of Thrones. When we used to watch Game of Thrones. Yeah, that ended. So
we get like super zoned in. Like, oh, it finished already.
I know.
But I'm ready to hop into it.
Let's do it.
Unless you have anything else. Catch us on Patreon.
That too.
And of course, catch us here on YouTube, dropping multiple times a week. All right, let's get into it. Episode 3.
I have a question.
Go.
Are you hungry?
Are you asking me?
I don't know.
Like,
I'm hungry. I'm ready for a snack. Okay.
After.
Are you hungry?
We gotta earn these snacks.
Are you? Okay. See you there.
All right, let's get into it. Bye.
Clinical psychologist.
Can you just come through for a second? He's being brought down.
I heard he was involved in a violent incident.
How'd you hear that?
I'd like to see it.
Okay. I'll fire up the megaport. Yeah, he's been pretty quiet. I don't know if that's relevant. Yeah, it's just bruising and scratching.
I read the report.
Both blamed the other?
No, I know, I read the report.
But the other one of you, he only needed 3.
Please, you can't say anymore. It's important. I don't know anything about what the other psychologist says, does, or thinks.
Sorry, I'm just being an idiot.
No, I didn't know. That's just the way I work.
Please, I'll take you through.
I need to get a hot chocolate from the machine.
Remember?
Wait, so that was a video of Jamie...
It looked like it, but I don't know. I couldn't tell if he was on top or at the bottom.
Fighting another kid, right?
They were both wearing the same color shirt. It kind of looked like he was being beat up. There's so much violence from these kids.
It's like, not the time or the place.
Marshmallows? Oh, dang.
Yeah, we've got a torture lab in the basement. Government approved, all very hush-hush. Never done them before? I was Mark, I think. Radiator burns all over him. Come on, do this. Tools all like that.
Oh. You know what stuff's going down.
You okay?
Yes? Yes.
Same goes for you, Jimmy.
Yeah. We'll be watching, okay?
Should we? I feel like we should rewind just to see like that altercation in the video, just to understand.
Yeah, it's just bruising and scratching.
Jamie is on top of him, but then it flipped.
Is that a security guard he's hitting?
Both blame the other.
No, I know, I read the report.
But see, then it's flipped. So they were just beating each other up.
So he's now in this place being held.
Blame the other.
No, I know, I read the report.
Interesting. Okay.
Maybe it's like a juvenile for kids because he's not in jail or something yet.
Right.
You remembered. Thank you.
And I saved you half my sandwich in case you were hungry. Tomatoes don't go very well with pickle.
No salad.
Would I do that to you?
Cheese and pickle? What's pickle?
There's no tomatoes, there's no salad, there's just cheese and pickle. Do you want it? I'll save it for later.
I wonder if it's like pickle.
But that looks flat.
Thin slices.
Mm.
Did you make it? No. My mum makes them.
Wow, that makes two of us then.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
You sound like a granny.
Do I?
Oh, you got your colour back. You can't have been that ill.
Do you see your grandparents much?
Well, not recently, no.
No, I meant before all this. We spoke about that. So, what are your dad's parents like?
Or like a slice of my dinner if you've got one in a Mondo.
Slice of what? If it makes you happy that I am, Jamie, then
What do
I
you call your granddad? Bet you call him Grandpa.
I do not.
I bet you do.
I call him Pop Pop. I don't know
I've not heard that
why.
one before.
Okay. Maybe he asked me to call him that. I'm not sure.
God, you're really posh. Hate it.
Hate it. God, I really messed up then.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it just what they say or how they do things? What's your dad and his dad like? When I hear the word masculine, I think they can mend things. They like to make things. They like sports.
No, not really. Not as much as my pop.
You're not going to let me forget that, are you?
Every other Sunday, maybe. Sometimes in the week when they're both, Mum and Dad are both working, but that's more granny.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone use banana picking in a...
So they seem to be getting along, huh? Building like a rapport.
I think she really worked at that, yeah.
When I hear the word masculine would be the way that
So
masculine...
he's
It sounds
comfortable.
like because I said you sounded like a granny. And now you're just going on about masculine stuff.
Yes?
The first time you came, you had actual questions.
I hope I'm not.
Well, you are, because the first time you're all, if an adult guinea pig eats one of its kids, is that normal or weird?
Okay, I know.
Just talking about him. There isn't a need. And now I've pissed you off.
No.
What you've got written down about me.
Do you see me writing anything down?
You must write stuff down.
Yes.
Can I see what you wrote? Well, Dylan and the other lawyers said you work for us.
That's not what they say, Jamie, and I know that because I asked them the last time you said that to me. I'm writing an independent as a very important
What did he
word,
say to
okay?
you?
An independent... Yes, I've asked some straightforward questions, but I think... Am I boring you?
No.
Okay. I think you, and everyone else for that matter, are far more complex than straightforward questions allow for.
And what did we talk about last time?
We spoke about your friends, your sister, your mum, we went all over the
Can't remember
place.
saying anything about them.
He seems... I
I
don't
can
know.
tell you the questions that I wrote down to talk to you about today, if that helps. Well, I wanted to talk about the fight you had.
Oh, that was nothing.
I was interested why you got in a fight.
It doesn't matter, it wasn't a proper fight.
You're telling me it's not that interesting?
It's not.
Okay, let's move on. I also wrote down that I wanted to talk to you about what being a man feels like,
You want to cock and balls, do you?
which is why it's more useful for me to see where the conversation goes and steer it a bit into what you think of your dad and your granddad, for instance.
So, Jamie, what do you think being a man feels like?
It's not a trick. So do you think it would be okay if we speak about your dad a bit?
Can I just see your notes?
Does your dad like his job?
Fixes toilets. What do you think? You get the best money for emergency plumbing out of hours, you know.
Is he funny?
Sometimes.
Loving?
He's never hit me.
Okay, go on.
Go on, what? Is that what this is all about?
Oh, it's okay. He's just angry in a normal way.
Why does he get so upset about his dad?
He's pulled the shed down once, and no, I thought it was quite funny at the time. Lisa did too, then Mum sent us upstairs.
What does he do when he's not working?
It just feels like you're testing him.
No, I'm just interested in your view of him.
He's a kind person.
That's good to know. So what does he do when he's not working?
My mum always said if you watch lawn bowls, he'd make it fun.
Would you watch lawn bowls with him?
Yeah, I'm not good at much, but I'm really good at getting out up here. Hurt my leg. Funny tummy. So I feel dizzy. Can I sit down?
The excuses on deck.
Nice.
He doesn't know.
You didn't get out of PE?
Never.
I
That was a fun class.
this football thing on Saturdays, and but when I'd fuck up, he'd just he'd just look away. Maybe, or maybe he just didn't want me to see him looking ashamed.
It's getting like dark.
How did you feel when you saw that? Shame.
He's supposed to say, oh, but he wasn't ashamed. But he just thought that, Jamie. Oh, but is that what you really think? He wouldn't be ashamed, not of his kid.
I wasn't into school sports either.
You look like you were, and you're clever, so
Well, did you not think you were very good at anything else?
I think most people think like that.
Most people think they're bad at everything.
And most people are.
Does your sister feel like that?
I don't know. My mum does, though.
Your mum thinks she's bad at everything.
Have you met them yet?
Your family.
Yeah.
I've spoken to your dad on the phone.
It's wrong that I'm in here. Why couldn't they put me in a proper prison?
A better facility wasn't available.
Or put me in a madhouse?
It's a secure training centre.
Training? All the way from
Are for
Corrie.
15 up.
One kid goes nuts every time he sees
Places
Steve
in
McDonald.
secure school,
It's
it
mad in
wasn't
here, you
safe.
don't understand. It's all accused. If I did it, if I hurt her, then I get it, but I didn't, so...
I understand it, Jamie, and this will
London
sit
or Summer Local.
down. You need to sit down, Jamie. Down.
I don't want to sit down.
If you don't sit down, I have to stop this discussion.
Maybe I want you to.
Do you?
Look, I don't fucking want to sit down! You do not tell me when to sit down! You do not get that in that fucking little head of yours! Fucking hell!
Is everything okay? Jamie?
I shouted. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he gets triggered. He like snaps.
Can I have another hot chocolate, please? Sure.
He's a kid.
Sure.
Yeah, but he's got...
Anger issues?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he sees at
Like his...
home.
Yeah, like the regulation, you know? But it's probably a lot of stuff going on, like you said, in this place too, and...
Could I look in the room?
There's no audio.
That's fine, can I?
Mi casa is your casa. Whatever they say.
What do they say?
She wants to see what he's doing now. Trying to figure out if he could murder someone.
I mean... He has already.
I know.
I mean, what is it you're looking for? Is it body language stuff? Just I'm reading a book on that at the moment.
Let her work, man. Back up. Damn.
My sister gave it to me. I know I don't need to tell you this, but they hide so much. I can do what you do.
I'm sure I couldn't do what you do.
Do you want a job swap? It's your holiday allowances.
No, I like my job most of the time.
So you're probably best off.
That's all I needed.
Dip, dip, dip.
What'd she see?
Pleased to help.
Thank you.
He was distracting
He's sitting
someone.
down again. Maybe she was wanting to see if he was calm again so she can go back in there.
Would you be more comfortable with me staying inside?
No, I wouldn't like that at all. Confession, I'm just here to understand. I know you think I'm trying to trick you.
I said that ages ago. And I understand.
You need to have an understanding of my understanding.
Okay,
We're back on that, are we?
yes, is that okay?
Yeah. No, it's fine.
I'll get it.
No, just sit down, please. Ask your questions about men, women, whatever.
Well, you must have views on men and women.
Dad's actually nice to Mum.
You did say he tore down a shed.
Yeah, he just gets angry with himself, but he's never hit her. He loves my Mum.
No, I'm asking whether any of his friends are women.
No, his mates are his mates. I thought we'd done talking about my dad.
Jamie, I'm just trying to understand.
Understand?
Okay, that's fine. Do you have any mates who are women?
No. Yeah, the other shrink asks more normal questions, you know that.
Okay.
You want to know what he asks?
I can't, no. What do you think about women?
I like them.
But you're not, like you say, particularly friends with them.
Yeah.
But I don't think I asked before, would you like a girlfriend?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Well, would you take her out? If you did, where would you take her? To see what kind of film?
Yeah, they're pretty slack. You can get...
15 certificate.
And after the cinema, would you take her for a walk, take her straight home?
No. Are you allowed to ask these questions?
Well, you don't discuss this in PSHE.
I told you I'm not gay.
I wasn't suggesting that you were.
You really want me to answer?
Yes, if you can.
Touching her bits.
Her chest?
Yeah.
Her backside? It's normal for a 13-year-old heterosexual boy to have engaged in touching of a girl's chest and her backside.
Maybe above. Mostly. I've had 2 girls show me the tits, chest.
It's okay, you don't have to use my language.
And one of them touched my knob through my trousers. Not really.
There's no right or wrong answer in this room, Jamie. You do know that. It's just your best attempt at the truth.
That didn't happen.
You weren't touched on your trousers.
No, I wasn't.
You made that up?
I've seen photos though.
You seen porn photos?
Just these 2 girls in my ear that I knew. No.
2 girls.
Would they be happy you saw those photos?
Everyone else did.
Wonder if that was part of like a bullying. I'm assuming they didn't like
Pretty sure.
share that publicly.
How do you know that?
How did it feel to see that
No,
picture?
how would you guess that?
I didn't guess it.
I liked it. Are we allowed to talk like this?
How does it make you feel looking at naked pictures of people? Powerful? Do you feel like it gives you a power?
No. It's just weird. She wasn't my type.
So you weren't?
No offense, quite flat, you know.
Right?
The picture got passed around the school. Snapchat.
Ah, poor girl.
Not anything else. She sent it to Fidget and then he sent it on.
So she was trying to attract him.
I think he asked her. No, I didn't mean from her. No one will send him any of her pictures because he wasn't careful with the one he got.
So you think he should have collected more pictures from more girls before he shared them with other boys?
Why do you say she's dead like that?
Because she is. Jamie, I asked whether you were attracted to women. Do you think women are attracted to you?
What sort of question's that?
Or what do you think? Do you think girls are attracted to you?
Of course not.
Does he seem just like a regular kid to you?
Outside of murdering another person.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, yeah, I think so
He has
far.
low
You both say
self-esteem.
I'm not ugly. So the things normal people say.
You thought I should have contradicted you when you said your dad was ashamed of you and you think I should I'm interested in the fact that you think you're ugly, Jamie.
I'm fascinated.
I'm interested in it because what you think is more important to me than what is true. So how do
She's
you
good.
feel about being ugly?
You're not. You're pretty.
This isn't about me, Jamie.
What, you don't think you're pretty?
I'm not the interesting person in this room for very good reason.
Oh, for very good reason.
I want to understand you.
To understand my understanding of my understanding of my understanding.
Yes?
No,
Fuck off! I didn't fucking say that!
Uh-oh.
Fucking trap in here! You!
Jamie!
He just admit to it. Basically, he said first what I did.
Wait.
Understand?
Too far, too far.
Oh, for very good reason.
I want to understand you.
To understand my understanding of my understanding of my understanding.
Yes?
No, no.
Fuck off! I didn't fucking say that! You fucking putting words in my mouth!
There he hits these like emotional highs.
What was that?
Gets triggered.
Hey? Signal away like a fucking queen, yeah?
He hates women. No, I don't know. Dude, he's standing up to her.
I need you to sit down.
Fuck! Oh.
Are you going to sit down?
Fuck off!
This is intense, dude.
Yeah. It's totally shifted, huh?
I mean, she's just trying to get...
Fine. You happy now?
He seems kind of like a teenager, you know? Like,
Hey?
he's 13, he's moody.
Hmm.
How you going?
Would you like me to? If you want me to go, Jamie, I can go.
He doesn't want her to go. Seems like he's all over the place. He doesn't know what he wants.
He's a kid.
But he's a kid, yeah. For sure.
You said in one of our previous sessions that you had friends, Tommy and Ryan.
People like you just love talking about bullying, don't
You
you?
said Tommy was called Round Pounds because his mum did her shopping at Poundland.
That one was sort of true.
What did
You
he
said the
call?
three of you felt ostracised quite a
Big
lot.
words coming out now.
You said sometimes this would get physical.
Yeah?
You were called names and you were physically abused.
You know what? I need one.
Why?
To look at other people's accounts.
On Instagram, models.
Yeah?
You don't need to put photos up though. Why do you? To prove those bullies wrong by showing the fun you have with
What?
Tommy and Ryan?
No.
To show the fun you have with your family. Because you think someone might like one of your photos. You might get into a conversation, make a new friend, meet a girl.
What? No. What you on about?
Commented on your photos on a number of different occasions.
And she said, you ugly.
What?
Well, she did though, right? Oh, she probably has pictures of the comments.
Kind of like trolling him, but with code.
Yeah. It's gonna trigger him.
Are you allowed to ask these questions? As Dylan passed these questions fit?
Yes. But if this makes you uncomfortable or you have any questions, there are people in this facility that can help you. Okay? KT wrote this on your Facebook feed.
Facebook? Are you alright? You look a bit red. Did I scare you when I shouted? I don't think I looked that scary.
Could you tell me what these emojis
Oh,
are?
how embarrassing is that? Getting scared of a 13-year-old.
Well, you killed someone.
What do these emojis mean, Jamie?
He's trying to mess with her.
He's trying to bully her.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretending like I'm part of one of those truth groups. The ones that say that women don't want us, we don't care. Yeah, because everyone gets on going on about with incel stuff, so...
And was you being an incel what she was saying with all of these? Could you explain them all?
Won't get it. My throat's killing.
Well, why you yell so much?
And then that's an 80-20 thing.
What's an 80-20 thing?
I do think they're right about that, though. Yeah, they thought it was funny.
You must have found that quite cruel.
No.
Why did she do it to you? You think that's why she did it to you?
Well, I'm the ugliest, I suppose, so... I don't know. I'm not what you say I am, or... She just smiled and said, okay, and walked away. You think it is because she's in a video. You can't trust videos anymore. She was a bitch. Even you can see that. I should have killed her, but I didn't. I just...
Dude, Jamie, it's on video.
All I did was
Defend himself?
He's in like denial, right?
all hopeful, like I'm going to say something important. All I did ask her out. showing everyone her tits, her chest. And I wanted to know if she'd come to the fair with me. Because everyone was calling her a slag. You know, she might like me.
Wait, so he was showing the pictures?
Well, I went round and said I was sorry and everything. That fidget was a wanker.
Her weakness made her more gettable, was your theory. I thought you said you didn't like her.
Yeah.
She's flat, that's fact, but I didn't mind that. I don't even know why I'm telling you all this, but I just said, you want to come to the fair?
And what did she say?
She just laughed and said, oh, I'm not that desperate.
And the emoji messages came after that.
Your words.
You think they're unfair?
You think she's a bitch. She was a bullying bitch, right? That's the thing. You see, I had a knife. She was scared, but I didn't do that. I could have touched any part of her body I wanted to. I really wanted to, but I didn't. So that makes me better.
He's a kid. He's so worried about not admitting he did it, but he's admitting he did it.
I know.
He's such a kid, you know? It's like, he's a kid. It's like at that age, they are just worried about like girls and do they look cool and do they look good? You know, it's like
They're forming their sense of self.
Yeah.
I didn't mean any of that.
Confidence,
I'm just tired.
esteem.
I'm talking too much. I'm tired. I didn't kill her.
Jamie, do you understand what death is?
What?
Do you understand what death is? That whatever claims you make as to her character,
I didn't mean she
whatever
was a bitch.
claims you make about her, she's gone.
You know about what she just did?
Jamie,
She just didn't like me.
Listen, do you understand?
she didn't like me.
Yeah, I'm not dumb.
Do you understand that if you're found guilty of that crime, you'll be held in detention?
Who doesn't know that?
Do you understand who will make the decision about that? But what I would encourage you to
Why?
do, whatever happens next, is take advantage of any mental health services that are offered to you.
Why?
Like, what I said seriously, thanks for your time. I'll ask Frank to come back in now.
Frank's not time.
Frank, and honesty.
He's gonna flip out again.
Honesty, yes, but all I'm advising the judge on is your
My
understanding.
understanding, yes. It doesn't seem like a proper goodbye.
It is.
It doesn't seem like one.
Yeah, that's enough. Come on.
No, we haven't finished.
We have, thank you.
Do you like me?
Do you think I'm ugly?
He's sticking the.
My job was to assess
Because I like you.
as a professional.
Not like that, not fancying you. Decide, come
This
on.
was really useful.
Don't you go fucking tell anyone that did it. Don't you dare.
Whoa, come on.
Don't you even like me a bit.
Jamie, come on, man, please. Okay? Jamie.
What did you think about me then?
Okay.
Oh wow. I feel like that's a lot, right? Like she deals with this for her job and for somebody to get to her. You know, it's a lot. Maybe you never get used to it. She's responding.
That age, like, he just sees his worth based on what others think of him. Sad.
Seeking external validation, and
That's sad.
you know, he's still in the process of forming, you know,
Yeah, and they're so fragile. The mind.
building his foundation.
Was that an hour? I feel like the episode's over. That was intense.
It really
My.
was.
Feels so real. Dang.
Wow, it really was.
That's crazy.
Wow. Okay. Well, we got to definitely see, you know, where he's at a little bit mentally with that session, that analysis. And yeah, he's got a lot, you know, going
It's
on.
a lot, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's a child. No excuses for the actions that he did, but he's starting to get an understanding of like maybe where his mind's at, some of the motive. We saw that he like got triggered and would kind of snap, and outburst.
Yeah,
It'd
he's,
be
like,
physical.
Going through puberty, so like emotions
So
and
trying to make sense of the world, but trying to figure himself out. And, you know, other people are giving him
validation. No validation.
right. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, they're
No
validating
attention.
like negative
His-
things,
His
right?
thoughts of himself, yeah.
Right. So he's forming this, this
Self-worth.
that's
That's
tough.
crazy.
That's tough. But
I'm glad I don't remember that age.
I'm glad we're at the age we're at, you know?
We're like,
It's, you know, just a side note, I just feel like that stuff's, you're always like learning about yourself, and, you know, hopefully, you know, you're growing and discovering and learning. So I feel like, you know, you could see, or I'm just speaking for myself, you know, you think back and you're thinking like, you know, that the ideas and the
human
thoughts,
experience.
I
mean, it's
that
so
you
much.
have at these different stages of life are always changing. It's just, you know, we're seeing this individual character's, you know, experience.
And he's done something so serious.
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
I mean,
it's
that's,
like processing that too.
I know, that's really sad. That's really sad. Okay, well, we wrapped up this episode.
One more episode left.
One more episode. Yeah. I'm curious now, like, is it maybe just his sentencing
Wow, yeah.
that we see? And
now they tell his case in front of a judge, and then they decide, and then like the episode ends.
yeah,
Wow.
I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen. So
All right.
let's get
Well,
into it. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Catch us on Patreon, and of course, catch us here on YouTube. We're dropping here multiple times a week.
let's eat.
Let's go. See you on the next one.
on the next
Thanks
one.
for tuning in. Bye.